My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to Slay the Spire. It is the daily challenge for October the 12th of 2018. Unknown through the entire leaderboard at the moment, but the modifiers are the interesting ones. Shiny starting deck is replaced with one of every rare card. We are the character Ironclad, which means that replacement typically means that we'll be using Berserk to cheat out extra energy, as well as Offering to cheat out extra energy. Occasionally using Fiendfire when our hand is really, really large, or in general using double tap with Bludgeon or double tap with the Immolate. Then we've got Time Dilation. All enemies start with a slow debuff. And Deadly Events. This is a new modifier to me, which is the reason we're doing the daily challenge again today. Deadly Events is question mark rooms can now contain elites, but are also more likely to contain treasure rooms. The thing is, if they do contain elites, I want to do them. So that's just two good things for me. All right, so I can see a path with 3 guaranteed elites and 1 question mark, or 5 question marks and 2 guaranteed elites. That seems better to me. Yikes. I thought it was... Wait a second. Starting deck is replaced with one of every rare card. Why do we have the strikes? They're not supposed to... The daily mods are broken again. God dang it. Dang. Well, this is going to jam everything up, unfortunately. I guess I'll immolate and then feed. Just try and get max HP while I can. Flex doesn't really make sense. Yeah, we don't have many multi-hit things. The deck is never really going to cycle that many times, so spot weakness. Do I have that many small attacks? Not really. Again, either. Shrug it off. I think we've got to embrace and lean into the aggression in order to get this going. That is to say, in order to fight as many elites as I want to fight. Alright, that'll get that done. Essence of Steel plus Battle Trance? Yeah, we have very little other draw in the deck. We just have the Offering, so Battle Trance seems like a great idea for us. Brutality, Strike, Immolate. And if we get the kill this round... which we do with that bludgeon, although I'll battle trance first just to see if we happen to get a feed that we could try and somehow activate. So we actually managed to heal for 5 over the course of that fight. Only took 1 damage to brutality. Whirlwind? I mean, we can cheat out extra energy from the Offering, so that's one thing that synergizes with Whirlwind. Limit Break synergizes with Strength Gain, but we don't have any Strength Gain in the deck. But with more treasure rooms and elites, I could see the possibility of taking Whirlwind here because we only have 1 AoE card in the entire deck. It's that Immolate. Yep, taking it. I mean, a Curse is probably not that bad in a deck that's already 28 cards. I'll take it. We get a Curse, but we also get Omamori. Negate the next 2 curses you obtain. Alright. I appreciate that. Dreamcatcher, whenever you rest, you may add a card to your deck. Elite number 1 is the Gremlin Knob. I mean, this is kind of a good setup turn. Just got vulnerability applied. And unfortunately, this isn't a great execution turn, unless this gives me a bludgeon, which it didn't. I'll take the Sever Soul here. Because it gets us the closest that I think I can get to having feed actually finish the target. Yeah, 18, 10. Yeah, we're so short of it, just. Ugh. It's so sad to be just that much shorter than I needed to be. Alright. Double tap Whirlwind here is not lethal. Oh, damn it. I actually have to play Offering here. Ugh. Losing more HP than I need to, but we're getting some more back as well. Blood Vial at the start of each combat heal for 2 HP. Bloodletting is probably a reasonable choice, especially when this part of the deck isn't here, because it's not supposed to be here. Bloodletting is a great choice because you have a lot of high-cost cards in the Barricade, the Juggernaut, the Dark Embrace, the Demon Form, the Bludgeon, the Impervious, the Reaper, the Immolate, just listing all of them except for Fiendfire that are over 2 cost, or over 1 cost. But also, you end up cutting Barricade and Juggernaut and a lot of the more expensive ones in Dark Embrace, and you don't actually particularly care to play them either, so I don't know. I don't think that's too impactful. Alright, fine. I'll use the Impervious that round. We don't heal well enough to ignore Impervious on that round. See, I don't want to Berserk, so basically my only option here is double tap Reaper and do basically no damage. I can't really defend myself that turn either. Alright, Immolate's good. It's gotta be defend Immolate then. Let's get a Magic Flower. If we get Magic Flower, basically everything's forgiven. It's 50% extra healing during combat, so it'll get the extra effect on the Blood Vial of 1 extra HP and 3 extra HP from Burning Blood. Take a Strength Potion there. Second Battle Trance. Deck is thick enough that they're not going to step on each other's toes too often. Oh, wow. So I can just... Hang on. If I use a Strength Potion, then Limit Break, I only have 4 Strength, which means that Whirlwind is 9's 18 AoE. It's not even necessary. Alright, so just Immolate, Whirlwind for 1. Cop this on the chin and then just kind of whittle our problems away here. Yeah. I actually really do want a Reaper. How am I better off? If I defend Reaper, I heal by 12. 12 on top of what I currently have takes me to 74. I'm defended for 5. I take 3 damage to Regret, so I go down to 69. And then I take 18 damage against 5 armor, so I get 13 against me. That's not good. Takes me down to 56. But if I just bludgeon one of these targets this turn, then I take 4 damage to Regret, I go down to 58, and then I take a 9 damage from a target as well, so it's better for the defend. Alright, alright, alright. Took me a wee while, but I got there. I'm just gonna Exhume Reaper. It heals me for more damage than I take by having done that turn. And also, I didn't really have good kills there either. Feed, and then strike. Hell yeah. And yeah, my next hand has lethal as well, so I can just wait on that. Alright, that actually turned out really well in the end there. Tiny chest, gain... gain 30 gold on pickup. You're 10% more likely to find treasure in question mark rooms. Second copy of Immolate is probably a reasonable thing to consider. Unless I actually want to go for, like, high score. If I want to go for high score, I don't want to get a duplicate of any of the cards in my deck. I want to go for a Highlander deck right now. Yeah, I'll go for a Highlander deck. Alright, Bronze Scale. Start each combat with 3 Thorns. Hopefully that doesn't act often. Alright, let's try and get some of the more powerful powers out here. Not really getting any of the more powerful powers out here. Well, there's Demon Form at least. I also could have barricaded and then Impervious. That also actually would have been a really good idea. Oh well. Still not technically taken damage to the Log of Ulin yet. Exhume Offering. I could Limit Break, I guess. Hang on, let's see how far we can get this turn off. We'll Battle Trance. Battle Trance as well. I mean, I guess just play Brutality. We're just incrementing this slow counter on the enemy. This is 51 right now on the Bludgeon. But if I do the AoE on the Whirlwind, that's 40. I'm thinking about popping a Strength Potion, using Berserk, and playing Limit Break. I don't know if that's going to be enough damage, though. I also really, really don't want to calculate it, so... Yeah, I'm just going to get the defenses. Just to play safe. Defend and hit those double strikes in. Gosh, I hope I get back to that feed so that that makes something be worth this whole journey. Well, at least I got Reaper. Yeah, not bad. I'll heal for 11 at the end. Well, 7 at the end of that fight. Art of War, if you don't play any attacks during your turn, gain additional energy next turn, as well as just like a bunch of cards I don't really want to play there. Offering into Exhume, into Offering, into Fiendfire. I mean, it's not good overall for our health value. Havoc is actually super interesting, because Havoc a lot of the time is going to play a very expensive card. I don't really want that skill potion, though. We need Havoc upgraded so that we can just always play it. I want to double defend, but also... Doesn't matter? Doesn't matter if I demon form? Don't we just always end up killing the Slaver pretty easily anyway? Like, demon form wouldn't have changed the result of that turn, nor of this turn, where I just kill. Another skill potion I don't want. Clash, True Grit, Evolve? No. Hard pass on all of those. Whirlwind and Havoc both need upgrades. Ooh, more elites for me. Hell yeah. Just cleaning up on those relics. Ooh, Whirlwind is now... Well, it's 16 for 2 energy, right? So that just means that we play Immolate. We definitely prioritize Immolate, at least. Unless we want to play... How many Strength Potions would it take? 1 Strength Potion takes this to 23, and then this to 10. 23, 10, no. 2 Strength Potions means this goes to 12 per 36. That's also not going to be enough. Yeah, there's no great result for the enemy. There's no great result for me for using Strength Potions. There is here, though. Hell of a lot of a heal in that. Oddly Smooth Stone. Start each combo with 1 dex, as well as... none of those, thank you. Smith another card. Definitely got to get that Havoc. Cheat those cards out. Let's get a Barricade and play for free. Yikes. Alright. Just gonna get that feed out of the deck right now. Yep, kinda knew this one was gonna happen. Just gonna play the Barricade. Cop the hits on the chin here. Not really too much I can do about that. We're definitely not competing for score anymore at this point. Can't play Brutality just because we don't have that much HP. We can't start getting rid of more of it there. Havoc is... Oh, returning a card. Alright, so that was Exhume that it played. Okay. Battle Trance, Impervious. Because we've got that barricaded, so that sticks around for a bit. I'm just thinking about how many of these we want to play before we Fiend Fire. Like, definitely Havoc, probably Bash. Cool. Dark Embrace is it more useful than 6 block, basically? Is drawing 1 right now useful at all to me? Not really. And then Strike, Reaper, right? For the kill. Got him. Get that HP back. Fiend Fire, Immolate, and Berserk. Well, we're kind of not competing for score anymore at this point, so why not just take the Immolate? Fusion Hammer, you can no longer smith at rest sites. You can no longer see enemy intents on the Runic Dome, or shuffle 2 wounds into your draw pile at the start of each combat. Having 2 curses in your deck effectively is really rough. Not being able to upgrade cards. How often are we upgrading cards? Every time, I guess. I think Runic Dome is actually the one that I want to take here. Because we're pretty aggressive, so we kind of tend to run over our enemies. We also definitely need the extra energy, so we can't just turn them all down. Okay. I can see a path with only 2 guaranteed elites, but it's got 2 shots, both of them early and a bunch of question marks. That sounds good to me. Ugh, gosh. What a rough hand. Battle Trance into double defend, double tap feed? It's just starting to work down some more of the plated armor off the Shell Parasite there. Alright, well, Havoc first. Nice. Havoc will occasionally play Bludgeon. It'll occasionally play... Oh my gosh, an upgraded Havoc already. Wow. I can't believe it just gave me a pre-upgraded Havoc. Start each combat with an additional energy, as well as every 3 turns gain an energy. Both of those are pretty ridiculous. Dolly's Mirror, upon pickup, obtain an additional copy of a card in your deck. I'd probably do that to Havoc is the thing. But I think I might actually already be reaching a breaking point with that. So let's get that Regret out of the deck, and then let's start removing other diseases. I was actually referring to the strikes and defends there as diseases. I think because I'm thinking of Darkest Dungeon and removing quirks and diseases from characters. Alright. Well, that sucks. So Bash, Defend, Dark... Well, obviously in the other order for more damage, but... It sucks to have no offense and no defense in the same hand somehow. Havoc into a Reaper, not bad. Oh, Havoc into a Bludgeon. Yeah, pretty good. These things just happen. There we go. I had to queue that up correctly so that the feed could get the kill, so that I can get the max HP there. Iron Wave? Pre-upgraded? It actually carries the extra dex from Oldie Smooth Stone. Yeah. Just a nice defensive card to have. Got to store in another space. Got the ability to buy a common relic or just get a removal. Probably going for the removal. I think if I play these 2 to get 2 more stacks of slow... I really thought I had the kill there. I guess I did on the return hit, but I really thought I had it before that as well. Seeing red would be useful if it was pre-upgraded. Here it's a little difficult. Is it? See, the thing is, when drawn with draw cards or Whirlwind or, you know, high cost cards, it's super good. But when drawn with Dark Embrace and Berserk and Brutality, like a lot of our opening hands, it's really bad. We need to remove a lot of those cards. Cool. Mayhem would actually be super interesting in this deck. At the start of your turn, play the top card of your draw pile. It's just Havoc again and again and again and again. But the thing is, we don't play that many turns, actually, is the thing. So I think ultimately it's a fun idea, but I don't think it would actually do anything for us. We do want to remove things like Dark Embrace. We literally never play Barricade. Okay, we'll remove that first. We literally just can't play it. It's too expensive. All right. In smithing... I do want to get Offering and Exhume both smithed. Getting the extra draws. Super good on the Offering there. It sets us up for better turns. Lose all strikes, obtain 5 bites. I could totally do this. Yeah, it's a totally reasonable thing for us to do right now. I mean, we're not at max HP, so we're not going to be losing a huge amount of current HP. We can lose the Blood Vial if we want to, or we could just not. Actually, we will lose the Blood Vial. Keep the max HP, definitely. And we had 5 strikes in the deck, so it didn't increase the size of the deck at all to have done that. Bag of Marbles at the start of each combat. Apply 1 vulnerability to all enemies. Okay. And Warpaint upon pickup. Upgrade 2 random skills. Defend. And a double tap. This is starting to go our direction pretty severely. Offering into Exhume. Oh, what a great opening hand. Double tap that Immolate is going to be lethal. I had to double tap the bite first, obviously. Unceasing Top. Whenever you have no cards in hand during your turn, draw a card. That's... that could be a problem. Whoa! Chemical X. The effect of your X-cost cards are increased by 2 if we can only take that. Enlightenment would actually also be surprisingly good in this deck, but I think I want to go for the card removal again instead. The thing is, Unceasing Top is going to be really difficult to activate because of all of these powers that we don't want to play and these high cost powers. Let's get them out the deck. Chosen in Bird, prepare to meet your dooms. Hell yeah! Actually had enough damage to take down the bird in the first round. Nice. Havoc here for a bite. Yeah, totally reasonable. I'll bash before this Havoc in case. Nice. Huge Whirlwind. Didn't even take any of our energy. The Battle Trances are actually starting to step on each other's toes, so I'm not going to take another one. Like, I've had them occasionally step on each other's toes, and that's enough for me right now. Ooh, hell yeah. Havoc, plays and burns and defend. Rough. Well, I guess we just... Brutality, bite, bludgeon? That'll do it. Blue Candle and another Havoc. Hell yeah. Unplayable curse cards can have be played whenever you play a curse, lose 1 HP, and exhaust it. Come on, give me Dead Branch. You know you want to give me Dead Branch, game. You know. Good. Oh, hell yeah. Just draw immediately into the exact card I want. Letter Opener. Every time you play 3 skills in a single turn, deal 5 damage to all enemies, as well as Bloodletting pre-upgraded. Yeah. It's pretty good. Go for another Smith, and these Immolates upgrade for a pretty significant amount of damage as well. 7 for the point of upgrade. I mean, it's really good. Alright, if we can get a demon form, hell yeah! That's exactly what I was about to say. If we can get a demon form out on turn 1, we totally should. It's a limit break in this hand. I want to keep the limit break, but I also want to play the Fiend Fire. Damn. Alright. We'll settle for doing very little damage that turn. Defend. You know what? I'm actually going to attack potion generate, I guess, an Iron Wave to help us defend. Oh, Bloodletting? I mean, Bloodletting's totally fine as well because of the Unceasing top. Orb in the backline's dead. Okay, Impervious. I'm feeling like we're probably going to stand up to the assumedly 20 damage we'll be taking here. Oh, just 17. Sorry, just 7 twice, which is 14. Juggernaut into Double Havoc. Get him. Another offering, and we should now just pretty much be able to go off, right? Those cards left in the deck? Yeah, I definitely don't want to Havoc yet. Okay. Got a burn out of the deck, not half bad. Bronze Automaton's probably not attacking this turn, I don't believe. As a result, I'm going to try and bite the ever-loving heck out of him. Nice. Damn, Battle Trances. Yeah, we don't have a huge defend left in the deck or anything like that, so we just bash and then Havoc here. Hoping it was Bludgeon. Nice, it was. Yeah. I could have gotten more damage out there if I played the Battle Trance earlier to get the extra slow debuff. Oh well. Whirlwind for the clear on the Sentinel. Automaton, sorry. Feed another Exhume? No. Kind of comfy with how things are going right now. Snecko Eye. At the start of your turn, draw 2 additional cards, start each combat confused. I think we do it. I mean, when we get to Whirlwind, it's insane. Havocs are marginally less powerful. The fact that it draws the 2 additional cards every turn is the reason that I want to do it. Busted Crown's just extra energy every turn, though. I want the increased draw, so I can get through to my power cards more quickly. I'm going to take the Busted Crown. We've been playing with a lot of Snecko Eye recently. Just a hell of a lot of Snecko Eye. Okay, there's a perfect line here. Bunch of question marks, 2 guaranteed elites. If that doesn't kill, I don't know what would. No headbutt for me, thank you. A colorful shop. Yes, we'll definitely remove a card. Let's get that Berserk out of there. Got the other Immolate upgraded. Not half bad. Not half bad. Yeah, it's very defensive. A lot more defensive than I want it to be. Actually, I should have split the damage there. Also, I forgot that I have Unceasing Top. Whoops. Let's double tap before we Havoc, just in case. Turned out to be relevant. Ah, I forgot that I have Unceasing Top. That actually would have continued that turn a lot longer. Alright. Alright, at the very least we heal at the end of fights a lot anyway, so it's not that bad. Didn't miss out on that much overall. Definitely Battle Trance. Bloodletting. I mean, what's Immolate right now? 28 with 14 on top. It's 42. Yeah, it's like Bloodletting, Bite. Impervious, limit break. And go. Yeah, 67, 66 across. That was going to be enough. Oh, this isn't an elite. Transmutation. No, thank you. Became pre-upgraded. Well, now we're talking. Alright, I'm actually going to upgrade the demon form. With this much energy, I think we just play it a lot when we draw it. Oh, I knew I should have Havoc'd. Oh, got the demon form out with a Havoc there, though. Some would say that might have been a better result. Now I just basically have to find the most defensive hand that I can. Somehow, we strikingly managed to find. Nice, of course. I had to play around the contingency. They were hitting us for the 45 damage attack, which they decided they weren't particularly interested in doing. Potion belt upon pickup, gain 2 potion slots. Yeah, anger though. Not for this deck. We'll take the Exhume on a cheaper cost. Back in preparation at the start of combat, draw 2 additional cards. That's really big for us. Hand drill, whenever you break an enemy's block, apply 2 vulnerable. They don't block any Awakened One fight, so I don't think I need it. I'm thinking maybe Brutality? No, Juggernaut. We play so few defensive cards. Yeah, Juggernaut has to go out. Plus it's a power, and we're going up against the Awakened One, so we don't even want to play it to get it out of our deck. With Bash currently being our only source of vulnerability in the deck, outside of the opening turn with the Bag of Marbles, I think it's important to extend the amount of turns it's available for. Damn. 72 already. The problem is offering can't draw at this rate. So I just have to wait and watch. Ooh, hell yeah. Although, sometimes there's benefits to that. Nice. Pair as well. Raise our max HP by 10 on pickup. Pantograph at the start of boss combat. Heal for 25 HP. And another elite. Giant head. You already have slow. It's a shame. Be cool if we could get like a second stack of slow on you. Definitely should have used Bash there rather than using the defend. Alright, we'll Havoc. I guess kick in as much damage as we possibly can get there. Yeah, this enemy has a ridiculous amount of HP, and we don't have that much scaling damage right now. Just something I've noted that could possibly present itself as a problem in the future. Alright, I'm gonna limit break, exhume the limit break, Havoc. Battle Trance to refill the hand. Havoc as well. And then I'm gonna Fiend 5 for 88 damage per card in hand. So, I'm feeling like that's probably gonna get us pretty close to the lethal. We now take Seeing Eye because it doesn't actually have any cost for us. It doesn't have a card cost because the card cost is offset by the Unceasing Top already. Backliner is like usually attacking for 20 this turn. Okay. Skill Pot, probably Burning Pact. Most comfy with there. Guess we'll also drop the feed. Ugh, there's the first limit break already. I do actually want to play Demon Form as the thing. Exhume, is that more energy? I don't know what we burnt. I think we burnt Bloodletting, maybe? No, it's Feed and Reaper, of course. Damn. I'll bring back and play Reaper. Alright, Skill Potion. Exhume to get Reaper back again? Yeah. None of that worked out how I actually intended, by the way. The whole idea was to power up and then play the Immolate. And as you can see, that seems to have gotten lost a little along the way. All of those cards were played in the wrong order. I do not know what is happening right now. This game is just going over my head right now, for some reason. Thinking Bash, Offering, Exhume the Offering again, just chunking a bunch of damage. Offering first, though. Start with the draw. We'll Bash before we Havoc, though. Kind of lame results there. We'll Exhume the Offering, play it again. Limit Break, and then Fiend Fire this entire hand away. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Getting closer to our next Limit Break, effectively, is what that's doing for us. Havoc into Havoc, and then... What card do I have that exhausts other cards? Oh, Burning Pact, of course. Forgot that I had that in this deck. Bash into Havoc. Double defend, and then literally next turn, just show me the Limit Break and the Whirlwind. Limit Break. Havoc. Havoc. Double tap Whirlwind. Yeah, you know what? I think that got close enough to lethal right there. 10-21. Yeah, I think that's actually what most people had at the time that I started this challenge myself. So for the moment, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.